Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. We're here today with Tayler and Maddie and myself, Elisha, and we're doing an interactive. Please, just one question per person, not a string of questions in one sentence, because
believe it or not, we know if you have a second profile because you ask the same questions even with the second profile. So
yeah, and you usually come on like 2-3 lines underneath. We know the tricks, you know. And if you're going to ask the same question, change the wording.
just be kind and courteous.
And if you have somebody who you would like to know about, can you give them first name? It's easier. And if you want to keep it secret, the first initial.
Yeah.
It helps. It's not as easy as the first name. The first name, because names do have power. And if you read any fantasy books, they say, don't tell your true name because, well, names do have power. And you have any energy you want to talk about? Hey, Yasmin.
Yes, I certainly do. So we're heading into Scorpio season now.
Which means it's going to be sharp energy.
Oh, seriously? No, something different for a change.
Oh no, this is going to be sharper.
I said something different for a change. So it says the sun moves into the sign of transformation and mystery, Scorpio, from October 22nd, 24 to November 21st, 24. Each year, the sun does change on different days, contrary to popular belief that it's always the exact same day. Usually, it's within the same few days. Scorpio season energy is often associated with a darker and enigmatic person. Symbolically, it urges us to explore the depths of our souls, and the sun's light reveals the truth. Hidden, repressed, secret, or neglected aspects tend to surface. If you have any secrets or skeletons in your closet, it's best to confront them now, as they may come to light during this season. During Scorpio season, our inner psyche and intuitive abilities are heightened, allowing us to perceive what once concealed and unknown. Our instincts become more pronounced, even if we don't always trust them. We're drawn to the unconventional, the taboo, and the different, while the ordinary appears uninteresting. In the past month, during Libra season, we focused on fairness and equality. However, in Scorpio season, we learn that life isn't always fair and must come to terms with the pain and suffering inherent in the human experience. I am not doing any more pain and suffering. Done.
No more.
To truly evolve, we must transform, letting go of certain things. Scorpio lessons are: when the sun is in Scorpio, we experience a period of emotional intensity, closeness, and personal transformation. This influence helps us distinguish what's authentic from what's not, uncovering deceptions or betrayals from those around us. Building strong, fulfilling relationships requires genuine connections beyond superficial interactions. By delving deep into our emotions and understanding others, we can nurture meaningful bonds that enrich our lives. Scorpio mentality. Scorpio is known as the detective of the zodiac. When the sun influences Scorpio's energy, it can spark suspicion and a touch of paranoia. We are naturally inclined to uncover what's hidden, suppressed, or unknown. We seek the truth and delve into life's mysteries. During Scorpio season, we may exclude an alluring, enigmatic, and daring aura, but we tend to keep our emotions and thoughts to ourselves despite our passion and intensity. It's a time for healing and transformation. While exploring our thoughts and emotions for self-awareness and understanding, we might overshare and talk excessively, potentially overwhelming those around us. Hence, we should be mindful of the personal information we reveal and allow others space to express themselves. Learning to relax and relinquish control is crucial. Negative emotions like jealousy, paranoia, and obsession might surface this season, so we should be cautious and watch out for manipulative individuals. While we can use this energy for deeper understanding, we should be aware of becoming obsessive and exercise discipline. Recognizing when to stop and avoid going too far is essential. Scorpio energy centers on survival and evolution, teaching us to finish what needs to be done. Even in the face of breakdowns and destruction, we can rise from the ashes and begin anew, reminding us of our strength to push through. Scorpio season influences all the zodiac signs, promoting learning and growth. It's all about regeneration and reclaiming our lives as we rebuild certain aspects. No kidding. This is an ideal time for renewal, with Scorpio energy granting extreme focus and stamina. We can start planning for the future as we approach the end of November and transition into the Sagittarius season. But for now, let the Scorpio sun energy guide your path and journey. Stay safe and well.
We're going to jump line really quickly, and then we'll go back to the top because because I was reading what Jennifer wrote
Oh,
about the little kitten.
Oh,
Yeah, and it just
well, okay, I'm just clicking onto us now.
yeah, no, the kitten passed away.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I'm
but
sorry.
she asked if the kitten had a message for her. Did I read that right? At Taylor?
Um, Jennifer, my daughter Sydney has a question. She wants to know if the kitten Angel you mentioned last week has any messages for her. He passed away last week. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
The only thing I really get is that he's going to come back in a stronger body. Not the same markings. He's white, right?
Yeah, white with a bit of ginger coloring around the ears.
Okay, he's going to come back and I think he's going to have more color around the body. But of course there's the energy of thankfulness for the energy and the love that she gave him and everything. And also I'm sorry for the loss that he generated. But remember I said that animals will die to or get sick or die to prevent a worse, a tragic happening to their people. I think he actually chose to leave to take that negative energy with him.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of love there. The kitten had a lot of love.
I think we talked about this last week, right? That he might be there just to release some of that negative energy that's in the house.
Yeah,
Did you not
it's
say
very
that?
possible because that's come, but he's going to choose to come back in a healthier cat body. Not it's definitely a cat body, and that's all I'm getting is. Do you have anything to add to that, Taylor?
No, because I know my sister planned on asking the question, so because she felt like maybe she could have done more, and I was trying to tell her he's not gonna say uh
She no, he chose to leave.
yeah.
It just
Sorry, my brain's malfunctioning for a minute.
that's fine. That's what we do when we're psychic.
I open my mouth and then it's gone. Um, oh, I told her that he's not gonna tell her like, oh, you should have done this, this, and this, because that's not what they think as they go on. Because I've had animals in the past where I was like, oh, maybe I could have done this, this, and this, and then I get a message from you, and they're like, and it's just lots of love and gratefulness, and they don't blame anyone, and
Oh
you
no,
know.
he's very grateful for all the love he received.
So you basically said what I already was telling her. So.
Yeah, and the thing is, as humans, we go, "Oh, I should have done more," and the truth is, you did what you could do.
Hmm.
That's all that you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to the front.
All right, let's go back. Yasmin Fox says, hi, ladies. Hi, Yasmin.
Hello.
That's new,
think-
isn't it?
And I'm kind of wondering, I think T is, I recognize the picture though.
Hmm. Anyways, hi, T. My World says, hello, my world. How are you?
Hello.
Yasmin says, what does N feel about me? Is he going to reach out?
Go ahead, Tayler.
So I got no immediately.
That's what I got too. and I'm not even psychic.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're extremely good.
I'm feeling like there's stuff going on that he's putting more of his focus in right now. And so trying to find wording.
My pendulum came up with a no.
Yeah. Basically, like, I'm trying to not say, I don't want it to come out rude.
You know, sometimes it's the only way you can do it. So give it
Kind of like,
spirit or energy gives it to you.
okay. So what I'm getting is like you're kind of in like the back of his mind right now because he's got other things that he feels like needs his immediate attention. And that's kind of all I'm getting right now.
Yeah, and all three of us got the immediate no, and it was just no with quotation marks. There's not much addition to it, so take it for what it's worth, and move on.
Yeah.
Because you don't waste your time on a maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand women in love, we're stupid. I'm including myself in that. But take it for somebody who's been there and done that, got the t-shirt, move on. And Taylor, one of the things I found over the years is I try to be really nice with the spirit or energy gives you a word set. Just give it to them the way they say, because that will have more meaning for the people you're reading for. Unless they say something nasty and then you go, no, I'm not going to say that. And I have done that. They come out, they say some bad words. And, no, I'm not going to say that.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm done.
Next, we have my world is, I know I'm saying this wrong, as I have every week, is Shake still angry at me?
And I have an answer. What's your answer, Taylor?
I got yes. He's being a little.
Yes. Yep, he's still angry and
Just walk away. I say just walk away, walk back. Don't bother him. Don't even try to contact him. Let him get over it and let him come to you.
yep.
Yeah.
And Maddie's our love lady, so
Really?
you have more experience with love than I do. I haven't had a date since '97 when my husband and I broke up.
I haven't had a date since '94, so there you go.
Yeah, but you've been married before after that.
I've never been on a date, so.
What?
You know what? You're not missing anything. Dates are more than dates can be really rough, especially with the first one. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to talk about this. Do I say yeah? What? No, I can't do that. Oh, I don't know how to deal with this.
You know, it's like all these little,
A chronic overthinker too, so.
it's like all these little clips that you watch a guy and a girl going out on their first date, and the lady's just nibbling on a salad, and the guy turns around and then she grabs a hamburger and shoves it into her face. They don't want you to see that part of you on the first date.
But the truth is, be yourself, because you're going to be yourself anyhow eventually.
Yeah. Plus, also, if you're yourself on the first date and they don't like that, then you're not wasting your time with a second and third one, and you can find someone who will love you for you.
Well, you know, the Jews have a thing. As soon as you know you're not going to marry this guy, or her, break it off.
Yep.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
And
not-
honestly, I tell people with things go bad, well, you dodged a bullet.
This is deviating from our question.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm
So
gonna,
is my world. The big is
yeah, no, I wouldn't waste my time on him, honestly. But I wanted to break in here right now, and Tayler, don't rush it. You've got a long life ahead of you. There is somebody coming. I can't give you a timeline because timelines are not great for me. But there's a really cute guy coming. And I won't say anything more.
that's your reading, Tayler. Next we have T. I sent an email to a friend D. Will he message me back?
got not for another week.
Pardon?
I got not for another week.
But he will message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I got mixed messages on that one right away too. So I think Dee has to stop and think about it and forget about it. Then go, oh damn, I have to email this person. Because Dee is more the word that came to me, fragile, than you are. And because because of the fragility, that sounds funny. It takes a lot more courage to take a step. Okay.
Next we have Lily. Hi, Lily. How are you? Oh, sorry. Am I moving on or was
Oh,
taking?
no, that's fine. I was finished.
Hi, Lily. How are you? Hi, ladies. How are you today? I always enjoy this time Sunday. Me too. In my country, it is 22:30 and a perfect time for listening to interactions. Many hugs.
Hugs to you too.
So it's 10:30 at night.
I don't know. I don't do 24-hour clock.
2400 is the end of the
Yeah,
end of the day. So 22:30 would be 10:30.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know 13 is one, and that's it.
Next we have Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, ladies. I hope you're doing well. Keisha, how is my mom, soul dad, feeling about me? Still no communication.
She feels you thinking about her, and she doesn't know how to deal with it, honestly. It's like, it's almost like she's going, I'm not ready. What do you get, Tayler?
Yeah. I was gonna say I wouldn't like wait on it. I mean, I don't know about your situation, but my mom is actually going through a similar thing with her mother, where they're not talking, and then my mom tries to start a relationship, and then my grandma does something to mess it up, and then it's just a continuous thing. So, um, yeah, I would just I wouldn't dwell on it. You know, just whatever happens, happens, and I know it's easier said than done because it's your mom, and everyone wants to go like a relationship with their parent. But I just feel like if she hasn't contacted you now, it's probably not going to be anytime soon.
And also, don't take it too hard as you're not a good person. It has absolutely zero to do with who you are and all to do with who your mother is.
Yeah.
It's not about you. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yep, we're done.
Hi, Erin. How are you? She says, hello, ladies. Totally enjoy your chats. First time I'm catching it live. Well, first time in a while. You had before, but not for a long time.
Yeah, that's I'm actually wondering where I had been actually wondering where Aaron had gone.
She's a busy girl. Next, we have Guy Cressy. Has Mariella been content and happy with her life?
Mariella is never ever going to be happy and content with her life. It has nothing to do with what's going on in her life. It all has to do with how she chooses to interact with life. And I don't think it matters where she is, who she's with, or whatever until she chooses to look at certain things in her life, the answer is always going to be no. What do you get, Taylor?
Well, I was getting yes and no, and then I couldn't really get much else.
Yeah, well, that's it. Right now, majority of people are yes and no. Life is good, life is not good. That's just the way the energies are. Right now, a lot of people are getting tremendous headaches, and I think that's because of the solar flares. At least that's what I've been telling people.
So yeah, headaches, dizziness, tired,
Yeah,
all of the above.
and somebody was saying something and I said it's because the solar flares interact with your electrical body, and anything that's electrical, like computers, etc., the solar flares will create conflict within it, which means headaches.
Okay, moving on.
Yep.
Next, we have a question from Aaron. What do my spirit guides feel about the coming 2 weeks for me? Thanks kindly.
Do you want to take this, Aaron? Do you want to take this, Taylor? Or
Yeah, next 2 weeks.
mhm.
I'm getting they'll be positive, and that's kind of it.
Positive, but do you have any general feeling in the direction it's leaning, like love, business, kids, whatever?
I'm they're telling me something good's gonna happen, and I don't know, I'm thinking of like a pet.
You
I
could, yeah.
don't know. That's not. That's all I'm really. Getting. I don't know if you have
Something positive with the pet?
Or maybe a new pet's coming in or something.
getting.
She's
I'm getting a faint thought of like a pet coming in.
Are you ready for another animal, Aaron?
You know, I've been seeing on reels like the cat distribution system.
Yeah.
They come in and say, "Hey, I'm here."
Yeah, I've actually been seeing a lot of those stories on Facebook lately, just with people that I know and those little TikTok thingies where people are just walking and all of a sudden, boom, this cat's right in their face.
And they are not leaving.
And they end up taking them home and, getting them checked out, and there's no chips, there's no tattoos, there's no nothing. And so everybody's like, well, welcome to your new cat.
Yeah, I saw one yesterday with a pitty, and this pitty came in, jumped on this woman, and she says, I looked everywhere to find their home, took them to the vet, and I said I was going to rehome, and the vet says would be very bad for his psyche if you didn't keep him. The next thing we see, she's doing a facial. She has to do a facial of the pup because he will not leave her.
Are you seeing anything for Aaron?
No, I just feel the same thing the next 2 weeks. As long as you don't buy into other people's stuff,
BS.
and you're going to swim or float or ski nicely over all the events that are coming your way. And I do see you with a great big smile on your face that reaches your eyes.
Wow.
So just remember, if somebody else has got stuff happening, not yours. Okay? And you'll be fine. It's quite often our lives are messed up by other people's stuff coming at us, and we take it on. It's not good. Never take on other people's stuff.
No.
Okay.
Hard to do, though, if you're not aware that you are taking on other people's stuff. But if you start feeling any heavy energies or anything like that, just kind of put a little barrier up and visualize mirrors shooting it back to them.
Yeah, I do think Erin is pretty good on the pathway though, so she should be aware.
Yeah, she's pretty intuitive, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Next we have Lily. I have a question. I keep thinking recently of changing my job, though I have no plans. This opinion comes to my mind frequently. Is it a sign that I will be moving? Thank you a lot.
I have an opinion, so I'm going to ask Tayler to answer this first.
I think if it's a recurring thought that you've been having, and I think it's time to do it.
Yeah. And I know Lily for quite a few years, and I do think it is a sign that things are moving in your life. And I have been kind of telling you for the last couple of months that things are going to shift for you a little bit, well, quite a bit. And you need to you need to go to a job where you are more the boss, because that's the energy you are thinking of. And as Taylor says, right now it's just a recurring thought, and it will stay just a recurring thought until you allow the energy to move further into your body. Okay? And that was not meant as a criticism. I just allow things to shift a bit. Okay.
Krista Charlton?
I think that's a new name.
I'm thinking that's a new name. I don't recall. Well, obviously, because I can't pronounce it. Hello, ladies in chat. Jennifer. Okay, so we've already asked Jennifer, answered that question for Jennifer.
Okay. And
And
Ava.
next, we're going to Eva. Hi, Eva. How are you? We were going to try and be a little bit earlier for you today, but we didn't.
Well, yeah, partly because Maddie had to do some work, and I did a reading earlier, and I needed time to readjust my energy beforehand.
Yes. Hello, ladies. My one question is, what advice do my spirit guides have for me regarding my depression? When it is that bad, I can't even shower or brush teeth, and I just stay in bed. Sorry, Eva. That's horrible. That's horrible to feel like that, and I know that one all too well.
I actually understand too.
Same.
Yeah, unfortunately. And this is really strange advice, but I'm going to give it anyhow. Get yourself a teddy bear, a soft, squishy, huggable teddy bear. And when you sit, not a pillow, a teddy bear, or any soft, huggable creature that you can feel a sense of love with, and hold it and put your energy into that. Tell it all how horrible life is, how disgusting life is, and then push the energy out into the teddy bear, because the teddy bear is inanimate. And after you start feeling better, of course, put it in the wash tub and wash that energy out. But don't try to deny how you're feeling. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Give it to a teddy bear, and do it with love. Love your depression. And I know that sounds really strange, but if you love the depression and you make the depression less, without the energy of pushing, because if you push it, it's going to push back. But if you love the energy of what you're being depressed about, or the depression, it will not fight you to stay with you as long. I know that sounds really strange, but give it a try and see how you deal with it. Do you get anything, Tayler?
Well, I know this is kind of a simple answer, but I just try to find like little things to that make you happy. Try to focus on those and think about how they make you feel. Because I know with depression, it's hard to find some things, but like when I was depressed, I was introduced to K-pop by a friend, and that was kind of an anchor for me, along with my mom. And so you just have to every time you feel yourself getting bogged down by the intense emotion, you just gotta push through and try to think of all things that make you happy, things in life that you enjoy, even if it's something very little. Just think about that, hold on to the good feelings, because it's a cheating line, but it does get things do get better. I had pretty severe depression since I thought for 9 years, and now I'm 25 and I'm not depressed at all, and I life is so much better. Like I wouldn't give this up for anything. So
Yeah, and also like for things like not showering, I wouldn't worry too much about that. When like with your toothbrush, when you go to the washroom, which you have to regardless, pull the toothbrush out and put it beside you. The next time, maybe put a little toothpaste on it. Little steps. You don't have to do huge steps.
take it
Just
one day at a time.
yeah, and if you pull it out and you go, well, I might as well brush my teeth, then brush your teeth. Okay, so we understand. Also, message us and we can send you some positive energy. And it really does make a difference, the energy. Okay. And I think you're on my messenger. So message and I will reach out to the other ladies and we will send you positive energy.
Absolutely.
Yep. Maddie is probably one of the most powerful energy ladies I know. So she might blow you out of your bed, but
I remember the first time we did that with what's her name from Louisiana. She's like, whoa, whoever's in the north, back off.
yeah, exactly.
Next, we have All Is Well. How are you today?
Have we had all as well before?
I think we had her last week.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hello, namaste. Why am I seeing repeat numbers and mirror numbers today like crazy? 12, 12, 12, 12, 21, 13, 13, 13, 21, and whatnot. Today it's been nonstop. I'm amazed. Does it mean anything?
Maddie, you answer this.
Your angels are trying to give you messages, so I would look up those angel numbers and see what they mean.
Look them up on Google.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get
Put
spirit.
angel number 1212, and it will bring up. Oh God, my tea just about went all over my computer.
Oh, God, no. 1212 was not a good number for your teeth.
You made me sweat.
But yeah, 1212, 1221, there's a lot of twos, there's lots of threes. I would look them up, and usually they means you're doing well, good things are coming. Like 555 basically means your life is about to shift and change in a positive way. Yeah, they have meanings, and it is your guides trying to reach out to you and say, hey, pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maddie gets a lot of those recurring numbers.
And Elijah would know because I'm every 2 minutes sending her, oh, look at this one. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one.
But the last 2 days I've been getting twos and fives everywhere I turn. And ones, I think.
Yeah.
I think I got one once.
Yeah,
10
I think I sent you,
That was 10
well, we were talking and it was 111. I
Yeah,
think I sent you it this morning. It was 1111. I think
yeah.
I sent you one last night. It was 1222 or something.
I was asleep.
I should have been.
Yeah. But yeah, they're very important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're almost done. Are we almost done?
Getting anything, Tay? No? Well, yeah, I guess we are almost done.
Oh,
But how that goes, we get to the bottom and 15 people come on asking for a question. Are you getting anything about the numbers, Tay? Do you mind me calling?
Yeah, I was just getting that it's a sign of good things coming.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Yep, it is. It's good.
Next we have Angel. Hi, Angel. How are you? I just found out that Mike got released from jail. Is he homeless or in a halfway house? He doesn't have any family whose house where he could stay at. I hope he contacts me soon.
I think he's at a halfway house for a couple weeks. I don't know how long. But he feels really kind of at a loss.
Not just too funny because that's what popped into my head. He feels lost.
Yeah. See, I told you you're getting better. And if you can reach out to him, would probably be better than him waiting for him to reach out to you, because lost. What do you feel when you're lost? You're kind of like, I don't know what to do. Well, what do you get, Tyler? I got your
but,
name right 3 times in a row.
well, I got that he's in a halfway house too, and then I'm not really getting much else on that, but I was kind of picking up what you guys were saying too.
Yeah. That's because it happens to be the right energy when we both get the same thing. It's the right energy.
Krista Carlton says angel, hearts, and prayers.
I guess Krista understands, eh?
Then we have GS.
We miss Melissa. Right under Angel, I hope he contacts me soon.
You are completely right. Melissa, why was I having so much vertigo, loss of balance when I was standing up these past couple of days? It went away yesterday. Well, that'd be because we had a full supermoon and I was feeling exactly the same way. So dizzy that I had to lay down most of the time. I thought something was going on. But
Yeah,
it's all subsiding.
Yeah.
my older sister Haley was having the same thing. She could not stand up. She had to go sit down. It was a lot. She was really dizzy that day.
Just the energies, Fiery. I would try to do some deep breathing, try to lay quiet, clear some energies.
Yeah, the clearing of energies is because they're trying to change the old lower vibrations for higher vibrations. And it's called resistance. And you know, it's futile.
I'm going to say, don't resist, for God's sakes. It doesn't work. It just makes things worse.
The Borg, is it the Borg? Resistance is futile. Yes, I like sci fiction.
Are we ready?
Yep.
GS again says, will I do good on my midterm for the course I'm taking with August Sammy?
What do you
Yes.
get? Okay, I got exactly the same. Yeah. I feel very much. I feel very confident, GS, that you are undermining yourself with worry. Okay. So just before we were on, I was talking to Maddie, and I said, when you think negative thoughts, you give yourself the evil eye, or you give yourself a whammy, and you put the seed of doubt into your mind. If you're not sure that you're good, you can pass. Don't think anything about it. Just keep it keep it at a distance. Make sure you do all the studying that you're required to do, and which for anybody who does any kind of test, read the question 3 times, no matter if you're on a time loop or not, because you read it fast, your mind goes, this is what it means. You read it again, and you may find that it means something totally different. So yes, you're going to be fine. Read the question 3 times. That's not psychic. That's just good advice. And I know because I have a lot of people in university right now. Okay, let's go.
Next we have
Rachel.
Rachel Thoreau. Hi, Rachel. How are you? My friend Daisy has been waiting for her house to sell. When do you see her house selling? She has been stressed about it because she wants it to be sold fast. Well, the more she stresses about it, the longer it's going to take.
Exactly what I was going to say. That's the evil eye concept. You're putting a whammy on your house selling. Do you get a number, Taylor?
Yeah. I actually got, I don't know, I think the math is correct. I got 2 weeks and I got November 15th. So, but I think November 15th is 2 weeks.
It's 3 weeks.
Close to 2 weeks, about 3, but
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we've got like we've got about a week left in October. It's only the 20th, you know. So yeah.
Mhm.
But you know, spirit does not know how to count. Have you not noticed that before?
Divine timing sucks.
Yes. Okay, because I don't get timings, not really well.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go
Okay.
on. Thank you.
Jennifer says, I was going to ask if Spirit had a message for me, but with my mother never apologizing and her just texting me about the baby and sent me a house listing, what does she want from me? I don't want drama.
House listing. I'm sorry. She wants to make up,
Mm-hmm.
but do so at your own peril because she's still the same woman.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the house listing though, because your mom still knows who you are. And it might be a good listing, but make sure it's not within 50 minutes or an hour close to her. You do know
Yeah.
close. And even
Yeah.
would be better.
Yeah. The when my mom showed me the the text on my grandma's son, I don't backlash her too. Because I'm not gonna get into it, but she said horrible things, horrible things to my mother that were completely false. And then she was asking about the baby, which is fun because that's her grandson. But then she's sending us a house in a city that is very close to her.
Yeah,
Like
no.
you can't send those horrible things to my mother and then ask my grandson and be like, hey, you want to come look? Oh my God.
The thing is, whatever she said about your mom, you know, the thing where you point your finger, you got 3 pointing back. She's talking about herself.
No, it was full on projection, and and my grandma's been like I've never had a good relationship with my grandma. She was always kind of a mean woman when I was very very young to me and my sisters, and she's always been mean to my mother. She's difficult, but I did a little bit of love for her. I don't wish any harm, but I do wish that at her age she would know to be a little kinder to people, a little more
It's
understanding.
not going to change.
Uh,
That just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, as you get older, your mind goes in pathways and it's really hard to get out of them.
Well, I noticed people either get kinder as they get older or they choose the bitter route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not about your mom again, it's about your grandmother. And just what I would suggest to you, Jennifer, and to all of your kids and grandkids, do a genetic clearing so that you do not have the same genetic traits as she does, because you don't want to bring it forward in life. Okay, you know how to do that, right, Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Uh,
screwed up. I knew it was gonna happen. So okay, yeah, that's good advice that you gave your mom.
Mm.
Okay, let's go.
Next, we have Jessica J. That sounds like a new name.
I kind of lost everything. Jessica J, I'm not sure it is.
How will the month of November go for me?
Okay, the image they gave me immediately was of a sea that was rough with white caps and ocean. With so it's going to have a lot of highs, it's going to have some lows, it's going to have high, it's going to go low. You just want to make sure that you can surf really well and don't take it personally. Don't
Just ride the waves.
Yeah, ride the waves. And whatever happens, know it's short term because you're going to go up again really soon. It has little to do with you and more to do with the energy of what's happening in the whole world. You seem to be one of these people that you feel the energy of the world. So maybe shield your energy a little bit. Don't keep on taking, like for instance, today in BC, we had an election and it's on hold because nobody knows who won. And we could sit here and go, oh darn, I want my person to win and be really frustrated. Or we can go, okay, it's whatever's going to be, it's going to be. So if you can allow yourself to not buy into what's happening around you, because I think a lot of your stress comes from outside of yourself. Okay? Do you get anything, Taylor?
Um, I think I was picking up on the up and down energy, but not much else.
Yeah. I just have the feeling that she's one of these people who's a extreme empath. And I find that extreme empaths have a really hard time dealing with societal energies.
Yep, I know that is.
Put a shell of egg around yourself. Make sure it's really pretty inside and put a mirror on the outside so it flashes backwards. Okay?
Also, if things ever get overwhelming, it's okay to just lock yourself in your room and pretend that nothing else exists.
Put a pillow over your head. Yep. It is okay to take a vacation from everything. All right, let's go.
Next, we have Jennifer saying, my mother only contacted me when reaching out to my daughter, Sydney. It didn't work. I was kind and let her know the baby and Haley were doing well. I don't want to go back to having a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Well, then you don't have to.
Yep.
It's
And
your choice.
do not live near her.
That too.
Yeah.
Next we have,
Oh, sorry.
nope, you go ahead.
Yeah, she's tried like 2 or 3 different times, maybe more than that, to have a good relationship with her. So it's not gonna happen.
Once a cycle starts, it's very hard to break it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next we have Nancy Smith. I plan on traveling to visit Muhammad. If I were to go, would he be willing to do it with me?
Of course he would. He's a man.
It
has nothing to do with loving you. It has all to do with a man like sex.
I'm gonna say that's like asking someone, "Hey, do you want to breathe? Do you like breathing?" Like, yeah.
Yeah. Unless he's highly evolved to a higher degree than we are, than a lot of people are. The answer is yeah. You just wasted your
We're
question.
not going to turn you down
No.
if that's what you're interested in.
But what you want to do is, do you want a relationship with him?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the question that you should have asked. And if that's the question you want, a relationship with him, then you want to postpone that until you know him and he knows you from a different energy level. Because once you have sex, the relationship is totally different. Really, it's like when a kid learns to write, their way of learning changes. So you want a kid not to learn to write till they go to school because there's so much to learn before they learn to write. All right, does that make any sense, what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay, so ask yourself, what do you want out of the relationship? Okay.
Next, Jennifer says, please give a like for this live, everyone. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, put a heart out there.
Yeah.
T says, thank you. Lily says, thanks a lot. I see to apply and different direction.
I think so. And like Taylor said, it's just a thought until you actually move out and do something with it. But I do have a feeling, and I've had one for quite a while. It is time. Okay.
Jennifer says, when the live is over, I will have Tay send you pictures of baby Thomas. Yay!
Oh, thank you.
My messenger gave me problems when I tried to do it.
That's what Taylor told me last week when I complained.
Yeah. The week's been busy, otherwise I probably would have thought of that already.
That's fine. My world, the video's frozen. It's because it's not frozen on this end. So it's probably your internet is overused right now.
Or it's your energy.
Yeah, it's her internet and
Elijah's frozen up lots of times, but it's not her, it's me.
yeah, and so it has to do with the how much routing they're doing through yours. With you have a lot of routing, you're gonna freeze up because I know I had a reading with this woman in New York area, and I made it for 3 o'clock her time when the kids got out of school, and we could not get it. She froze up, and so I redid it for 11 o'clock in her morning, and it worked fine because at that time, it was just about the time the kids got out of school.
Next, we have Krista. Can I please, if you feel anything in spirit with my son Teddy, who just turned 11 on the 11th of October?
Oh, congratulations.
11/11 portal. How nice is that to have a birthday? Telling the truth on a serious crime got my son unlawfully took. My son at 6.5 years old.
Say that again.
I'm thinking that her son got taken away from her for something that okay, let's start this over. Can I please, if you feel anything in spirit with my son Teddy, who just turned 11 on the 11th, telling the truth on a serious crime got my son unlawfully took. My son at 6.5 years old. So I'm thinking her son was taken away from her at 6.5 years old for something that she said that was not a lie.
Yeah.
She told the truth and her son got taken away.
Yeah. So, and his Teddy and I'm assuming he's not come back. Shit. Okay, Krista. He he wishes very much that he was with his real mother. I think he's a bit lonely. He tries very hard to fit in and be part of the society, but there's of his society where he is. But I think he doesn't feel quite like he fits in. But he's very sensitive internally, but externally he plays with he tries to do things with his friends or go to, I think he might belong to a team or something, or it's just something they do on the streets. It's teamwork. It's a team event, but I don't know if it's just what kids do together or if it's through a school or something. But basically he misses you and he's trying really hard. I think school-wise, he does okay. He doesn't work up to the level of his ability, but he does okay. Do you get anything, Tayler?
I think I'm just picking up on emotions. I'm not picking up on much else. So there's like there's a bit of a tightening in my chest and like my stomach feels a little uneasy. And I'm getting like a little sad but I'm not getting any like words or anything.
Yeah,
Krista, I pray that you get your son back.
me too, because he misses you. He misses the need. He has a need.
It's a long time for a little boy to be without his mom.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think so. I'm really sorry, Krista.
Yeah. Eva, I've been eyeing a teddy bear, but did not buy it because the thought of buying myself a teddy bear made me sad. Thank you for the reading. I'm willing to try anything at this moment. Little steps.
Yeah, little steps. People always think they have to do big steps. Little steps get you there faster.
Good luck with that, Eva.
Yeah.
I hope it's better for you soon.
Yeah. Seven Oceans. Hi, Seven Oceans. How are you? Hey, any messages for me?
Seven Oceans. Pamper yourself. Love yourself. I think I get this quite often for you. Allow yourself to express who you are without blinders on, without blinkers on, without trying to conform to reality. And if that means, like I said before, if it means dancing in your kitchen, dance in your kitchen. I said that to Jennifer, actually. And but the same thing applies to you. Allow yourself to express who you are, because the more you repress your energy, the less you will enjoy your life. And it's almost like you were told as a kid, sit down and be quiet, nobody wants to hear you. Well, whoever told you that, they're wrong. And unless you can express yourself and do it naturally, you're never going to be wholly who you truly are. Okay. I'm done. Do you have anything, Tayler?
No, I was just getting like things gonna be think it's gonna be good, and that's it. And I kind of zoned out.
Say what?
I zoned out for a little bit.
Oh, no, that's fine. I understand.
Welcome to my world.
Not all the time. Like
Life asks me all the time, what are you thinking? I'm like, I don't know. My mind was blank.
I'll be mid conversation with someone, they're talking, and then I just zone out, think about something else, and then I come back, and then they're still talking. I'm like, wait, what were they saying?
Yeah, I know. I do.
I repeat it.
Yeah, I think that has to do with the type of energy we wield, because I know as a child I could disassociate really fast.
Yeah.
I was not abused or anything. I just could I could just go away and come back later. And I still do that. Like you.
Next we have Raphael. Hi. A message for my grandfather.
Let me see. I think I've met your grandfather before. Feels very comfortable and like we know each other already. And he's just leaning here looking, he's got his knuckles on the table, leaning down, looking at you and going, hey, that's a good looking kid there. To me, to you, to your grandfather, you're still a kid. And he seems quite proud of you. And he looks at me and he says, doesn't need a message, he knows everything he needs to know. He seems to think you've got it together. Anyhow, of course, your grandfather sends his love. And again, he basically says, why don't you just talk to me directly? Because you can. And how do you do it? You ask a question, wait listen for the answer. If it comes back in your voice, that's normal. It doesn't change until you don't start to hear in other people's voices for quite a while. So just know, would my grandfather say that? And if you go, yeah, he would have said that, then you know you've got him. So I told somebody the other day, I was a little annoyed with them, and I said, when I die, I'm going to come back and haunt you. I'm going to steal your car keys. So we might do something like that.
I said, when I die, I'm going to come back and haunt people, and I've got a list. Are we done? Did you have a message to take?
Yeah, no,
I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, we're coming to the end of the energies. What
You're still zoned out? Next we have all is well. Thank you. Even I feel I am close to something, but don't know what. Thank you so much. It's always nice to see you. Feminine power. Cheers. Kane. Hi, Kane. How are you? Any messages for the next 2 weeks?
Let's see, Kane. Okay. This is the image they gave me. You know what a fedora hat looks like? It's a hat that Dean Martin and Frankie Sinatra used to wear. I see you holding onto it with one hand, wind blowing at you with the other, and it's tipping up. So there's a lot of energy coming at you in the next 2 weeks. Hold on to your hat, but you're good. But I also see you making your way through the energy, no problem. Well, it's going to be a problem because it's buffeting you, but I see you succeeding. I don't see that there's a problem. There's something you put into your pocket in your right hand pocket. It's very heavy. Keep it in your pocket. Don't take it out, not for the next 2 weeks. Okay. And I'm not going to go beyond that because yeah, there's too much. It's too public. Okay, I've done that one. Unless Tayler has something for Kane.
No, my mind's kind of blank right now.
Yeah,
That's all right.
you
My
have a
world
copy
just
there or something.
my world keeps saying video is frozen, video is frozen, video is frozen.
Yeah, that's I saw that before. That's why I
I'm
was.
going to say I think that's on your end, my world, because I have not seen anybody freeze up here whatsoever.
Yeah. It has to do with the internet being blocked.
Next we have Firefly saying hello, ladies, or hello, all. Hope you're all well. What can I expect next from Scorpio towards me? Need to kickstart some more movement as I can't hold back anymore. Then just go for it. The worst he can say is no.
Yeah, and then you'll know for sure.
And you're going to know for sure rather than this thought of does he or doesn't he, or just do it.
Yeah. So you're not wasting your time or his or theirs.
And unfortunately, I feel fear, cold feet on his part, but that doesn't mean if you go out and give him a warm blanket, socks or something kind of thing, that he won't. A lot of men are really afraid of being happy, and I don't know why this is, but I've seen it over and over and over again. I've seen women who love completely and strongly, and the men run from the love. So go forward. I know you have talked to him already. And if he says, I'm not interested, take it at face value and move on. But it is, I do feel that he's got cold feet because he's afraid he's not good enough. And it's not logical, but it's what men do.
No, you get that. I get that a lot. I've heard that a lot lately. Is even if they're as interested as they are, they recoil because they think they're not good enough for you.
Yeah, which is both twaddle, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Jennifer says, I would rather move close to my brother Tom in Missouri so my dad Thomas can be close to all of his grandchildren. I will do a clearing because it has marked my soul and I don't want to pass it on.
Yeah, I agree. Get
And
Taylor to do some energy work with you because she's got a natural talent for clearing energy. And all you have to do, well, have something to eat and rest after this, but all you have to do is follow your instincts, Taylor.
mhm.
Okay.
Next we have Maria. Hi Maria, how are you? Hi, can I have a message from my deceased brother? His name is John. Today he will be celebrating his birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, John.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
John. He's tickled pink that you want to talk to him. When you were little, did he have a knife of some description, a jackknife or a paring knife or something? Because he's showing it to me and he's kind of going, do you remember when, Maria? And I think he's older than you because I'm seeing a little girl looking up at this thing and going, you shouldn't have that, brother, or what is that? And he's giving you a memory. He himself is doing fine, and he spends a lot of time. I know this sounds strange, but he spends a lot of time with the dogs you used to have when you were little, or the animals. I'm going to go with animals because I just see animals. I don't see specific kind. When he was younger, I think he liked the animals more than he liked the humans. But he says the others are around too. And he sends his love to you, of course, and to your son. He sends he has a soft spot in his heart for your son. And he says he's a good kid. He's going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, Maria.
Um, I'm guessing you're not going to say anything, Tete.
No.
I'm not good with the mediumship stuff yet.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, I don't want to make my mom mad, but there is too much pain and damage to our relationship to fix it. She doesn't like me and looks down on me, which isn't healthy since I'm kind to her and myself.
It's because she doesn't love herself. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think you're right.
Krista says, no access.
That's harmful for the little guy.
Yeah. She says, I just feel an accident has happened. Our bond was unbelievable. Reported SRA in school. He had a breakdown in UK. The system is broken, as so am I. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hard question, I know.
Yeah, it was a very difficult question, but it's a very valid question.
And she
I
does say, thank you for sharing all of your beautiful energy. Dancing keeps me alive.
keep doing it. As for the boy, if he had an accident, it's not lethal. And I see him getting up and running outside the door to play. But he does miss you a lot.
I'm gonna pray for you, Krista.
How old does he have to be before he can reach out to you himself? 15, 16?
I'm probably 16.
Yeah, so he's got another 4 years, 5 years.
Oh, that'll be such a beautiful reunion if it takes that long, though.
Yeah. Hopefully things
Assel.
can change before that.
Next we have Assel. Hi, Assel. Hello, ladies. When will I meet my future husband? Thank you.
I answered that one before, and I don't do time. Do you get any time, Taylor?
Not specifically, but I did get when you least expect it.
That's usually true.
Always the truth. So just quit looking, quit thinking about it, and bam, you'll run right into him.
It's like soap, right? When you're in a shower or bathtub and you reach for it and it goes skitters out of your hand, but when you let it come to you, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patience, that lovely word, patience. Krista also says, high vibration is the only way to beat any dark situation. Life is a show. The curtain must close and open. That's protection when we zone out. We wasn't supposed to hear all the third energy. Different missions need only the knowledge for the contract. Amen to that.
So you're on the path then, Krista, right?
Definitely sounds like it.
Yeah.
Next, we have Firefly going, oh, that's sad. Confidence thing. Firefly says, thank you. Maria Herrera says, yes. Thank you so much. Jennifer says, Tayler is really good, and she and I have worked on energy clearing together before. It helped. We've never worked on this situation with my mom for the kids and grandkids, but I know it will help.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have Dragana Rakosevic. Is that a new name?
I think we've had it before,
I think.
but quite a while.
Dragana is such a unique name. You'd think that I would go, yeah, we've had that one before.
I think it was like 2-3 months back or 4 months back.
She says, hello, when will I find a boyfriend?
2 months.
Okay, I'm going to go with that because I don't do time very well.
But I'm okay with time. Sometimes I'm very accurate, and other times I get close. So roughly 2 months.
Well, we'll say 2 months-ish.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see, that's November, Christmas time. A lot of people get together at Christmas time.
Let us know, Dragana, whether or not it happened.
Yeah.
And Jennifer says, prayer for you, Krista, and your son to reunite. I do feel you will reunite. Love and light. Oh, so 12 by law, he can give evidence, which definitely won't happen. 18 is the foster care plan. However, I pray every day my miracle to come true. They will not do this to our children no more.
Yeah. There's Nobody should have kids in the foster care system
No.
unless they're truly horrible people.
Well, there's that.
But I don't hear about good things happening in foster. I did though. There's a kid that lived here in town 30 years ago, 20 years ago, and he came up through the foster care system. And after he grew out of it, he stayed in the family and stayed with the family. They charged him rent, of course, but he was not kicked out. He was treated like a son. So it does happen.
That would that would be the best thing. Dragana wants to know if she can ask one more question.
Yeah, it sort of goes along with it.
Will be old or a new person? So somebody you already know or somebody new?
It's really funny. What I got, it's an old person with a new personality. It's like they went through a growth spurt, and some of the stuff that made them not be able to hold on to a relationship, they work through it. What do you get, Tayler? You get one of those answer?
Yeah, I was getting the same thing.
Yeah. What about you, Maddie?
About the same, yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, an old person, somebody that you've already knew, is what came to me. I didn't get personality change, but somebody that you've already met.
Yeah. So, but usually when they come back, it's because they've grown.
And then we have Krista saying good, bad, and ugly and all.
That's true.
That is very true.
One of my favorite
We're about at 3 o'clock.
All right, we should go. We're exhausted.
I mean, we know something that Maddie's doing this weekend, but can we not go there?
Oh, yeah. So next Sunday,
Next Sunday, I will not be here.
so I'm going to Dragon, I don't know.
Come on, Tayler.
You're invited to come on next week, Taylor. And you're very welcome, Dragon. It is heartbreaking, but see him around you.
Yeah.
Uh,
The big people, I called them upstairs. My name was all the detectives' name in the list, but as I grew in age, Matilda is what my mommy called me. I'm not really sure what that means.
the names on the list, but as I grew in age, Matilda is what my mom called me. Oh, okay. So okay. So yeah. Okay, I get it. She changed and grew. Is basically what she's saying.
Hmm. So, are you getting anything for me for the next week?
Let me see. Everything is going to happen to you for the next week. I think you already know. Just hold on to, put a belt around your waist and hang on to it. Because you're going to want to protect your energy the next week. The week after is easier because though there is sorrow and sadness, you're also stepping into a new future. And it's almost like you're shedding a lead coat and you're moving forward and you will feel brighter and shinier. So like even your hair is dull this week, which it never is. Your hair's always, it looks pretty, but I mean, it's not the bright color it usually is.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that on Wednesday. So this week is a week to just live through, do the best you can, get a gag.
No kidding. Mm-hmm.
You can get a ball gag that goes in and on it,
A little S&M this week, are we?
but not for you. But yes, exactly what I'm talking about.
I didn't think we were going to go there this week.
No, but not for sex. Just for peace of mind.
So just basically hold my tongue when.
You know what? Get a lot of the little snaps, candy snaps,
Mhm.
and every time you want to say something, pop one in your mouth. Yeah, because you want to hold your tongue this week a lot.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah,
I
and
will.
when you get
I'm
home,
getting pretty good at that.
pardon?
I said I'm getting pretty good at that.
That's okay. Sometimes people don't need to know the truth because they're not ready for the truth.
Right.
But you're going to send people on their way with a heart full of love, and that's the best gift you can give. But this week is not your week. The week after, when you let go of the lead coat, things are going to shift and change, and you will find that one of the things you can do while you're away, find a casino. Just make sure you don't take a lot of money with you, because I don't know that you're going to win anything, but go out and have fun for a few minutes here and there.
I'm not sure where I would. I'm not even sure. I don't even know where I am going to be staying, so I don't know if there's anything around. And
Okay, well,
I'm not,
try
I'm
to
not
find.
driving, so I'm not driving, so
Yeah.
I pretty much will have to depend on transit or a taxi
Okay.
or something.
So what you want to do then is just, even if you go online and do something light and airy there, find things to outside of yourself so you don't think. and it'll be like you're on rollerblades. The week will go through really fast.
This week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you get anything, Taylor?
Yeah, I wasn't really getting much.
No, but you understand, so that's all that matters. Okay.
Is it okay if I ask a small question?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just want a message for my dog Flower. She's turning 15 today. Birthday.
50.
Yeah,
He's old.
15.
What's his name again?
Her name's Flower.
All I get is bum wiggling and walking up to you, going, giving you love like crazy. She doesn't, she's not at this moment planning on moving on, but
Yeah.
she's really, but her body is just wiggle, 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 wiggle when she sees you in the energies.
Yeah. Well, I think it was back in sometime in 2020. I was thinking about her getting older, and my guys told me that she would live for 4 more years, so she lived to 16. But that's true. I only have 1 more year with her, which makes me sad because I've had her since I was 11,
Yeah.
25. So she's been around a long time.
Yeah, that's a really long time for
But
even.
you've given her a really good life and
Oh yeah,
been
well, like
happy and
Yeah.
and you
So
know that she'll reincarnate to come back to you someplace down the line.
yeah.
yeah, no, my guys told me that.
For me, I'm getting that seems to be what your thing is. Your animals reincarnate to come back to you because you've been so good to them.
My guys told me that she'd reincarnate like pretty much immediately. She's
Yeah.
very creepy.
Yeah. Well, that's what's happening with our Tolly dog. He reincarnated and he's coming back next week. On the 29th, we're going to get him, but he's coming back as a kitty because I told him not he had to come back and not have social injustices to deal with. And so he's coming back. And I know it's him because you look at this cat's eyes and they're the same eyes.
Well, that'll be good. I'll have to come and see him.
Oh, yeah, we're going to teach her her name's going to be Mikoto, which means it's the goddess of love and beauty in Japanese. And we're going to teach her to walk on a
Eliz-Sha.
leash. But basically, I guess, according to my contract, she has to be in quarantine for about 21 days.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good. Eva says, I will miss your laughter, Maddie. See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eva. Taylor has done, Jennifer says, Taylor has done so well, and I love seeing all of you ladies helping people who need help in their lives. Prayers to you to get through whatever comes your way next week, Maddie. Love and light. Thank you. Tay will let you know what's going on. She knows what's happening, so I will give you permission to let your mother know. She also says Flower loves her mummy, Taylor, and Flower gets very upset when her mummy is not around.
There's when she was younger, I would be in the bathroom and I'd have the door closed, and she would just be crying nonstop outside the door, and I could hear her feet moving around outside the door. You get so upset.
It sounds like my cat Charlie. He does exactly the same thing. We'll sit on the other end. If it's not open, he will howl and howl and howl until he can get in.
Yeah. Yesterday, Al went to work and Jelly Bean was upstairs sleeping, and it was really quiet. But I hear this. Oh! I said, Jelly Bean, I'm here. Oh, okay. Yeah. They look after us, but they sure want us around. Anyhow,
Well, I guess that's a wrap, ladies.
yeah. Jennifer says I'm happy for.
Oh, I'm happy your fur baby is returning to you, Elijah.
Yeah.
From Jennifer.
Yeah. We asked Sabi actually if it was him. She says, yeah, he's got really strong energy of him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'll ask Sadie for you when your two are supposed to come back. She's really good intuitive about animals.
Yeah, she's excellent with animals. Thank
Yeah.
goodness for her. She tells me a lot about my Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, I asked her about Jelly Bean and everything, but Jelly Bean's pretty. She's she doesn't like it, you know. If she likes it, you know. A grin on her face or give you the evil eye. Anyhow, let's call it quits before we get another question because all
Yep.
three of us are tired.
Oh, I know. I am. I'm ready to go for a lie down.
Yeah. And Elle has to make her own supper tonight.
Tell her to grab some takeout.
Oh no, she makes these oriented the ramen soup.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have them.
I think I have some. I might make one. I'm
Yeah.
too lazy to cook anything tonight, but I'm starving.
All right. Namaste. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
ladies. Everybody have a great week, and we will see you. Oh, I said I was going to have a new meditation. That's this Wednesday. Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
No.
Be on my next meditation that
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've already got everything set in my head for a new meditation. So I will pray that that happens. And I just want to put something out there. If you're doing
Okay.
flaxseed gel, so I made, you know how we do the flaxseed gel?
Uh-huh.
And I was in my bathtub the other night and I was putting it on my face as a mask and I got a whole whack of it in my eye.
Oh.
Do not do
Oh.
that.
No,
I
no.
thought, literally, I thought I was going blind. For 2 days, there was nothing but fuzz
All right. Yeah, no,
and
because
pain, and my eye was all sore and really like very tender to the touch all around. So if you're using a flaxseed gel, keep it away from your eyes. It's just my health, just my health input for today.
I put castor oil in mine.
Oh yeah, I do too. But the flaxseed just kind of just dolloped into my eye, and I
Okay,
thought
yeah.
I had got it all out, but I didn't. It's not very comfortable whatsoever. So don't put flaxseed gel in your eyes.
I will try. Well, I'm sure
I
you did
made
it on
better today,
purpose,
but
right?
it's still really bloodshot.
Okay. Yeah.
Good thing you can't see it.
No, we can't. Uh, so Jennifer's Vidya Maharaj. We're just finishing. I'm sorry, Vidya, but uh, we'll be on around 1 o'clock Pacific time next Sunday.
And Jennifer said, "Is a beautiful and mutually loving exchange between people and our fur babies, and for us and our feather babies as well."
Yeah.
Goodbye, ladies, and namaste.
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 Thank you both, and thank you everybody who's been on. We really appreciate it. And as Maddie says, tell everybody about us.
Yeah,
And
spread the word, share it around, hit the likes, and I guess we'll see you on Wednesday.
are you going to be up for that?
We'll see.
Well, we'll do this, that, and another thing again.
Oh, okay.
That way you don't have to rush with any.
Well, I've got a million red meditations. I don't need to have my new one done. I will have my new one for the next, not this time, but the next time for sure.
Okay. Okay. Works then.
Okay.